What's going on, everyone? I am Jurified, and in this video we're going to be talking about Conqueror's Blade and which weapon should you choose as a beginner player. Let's jump in. So in this video we're looking in the training yard, and I'm going to go through each of the individual weapons and some of the skills that they have available, and we're going to talk about what we recommend as individuals, what I recommend, what I've been playing because I'm enjoying the playstyle, and hopefully find you your perfect weapon for your playstyle. So we're in the training yard, and in the training yard you actually get to test out all of the weapons and play around with them. I am currently maining a Glaive. So we'll go from the top all the way around this radial. It's a radial, yes, it's a radial selection. Longsword Shield is not too difficult. Very high in defense, actually allows for healing as well, so it's a good support unit. Very decent reach, but not much damage, mobility, and a little bit of power. So for the Longsword Shield, you are a healer, you are a team player, you are a support. So if that is kind of your vibe, I would definitely check out the Longsword Shield. The Glaive, which is my current main, is what I'm using on the daily, is decent reach, decent damage, little defense, and a little bit of power. I am using heavy armor, which is similar to the Longsword Shield, is a heavy armor recommended. And I do a decent amount of damage depending on the combos and the hits and making sure I hit a lot of things. The Glaive I've been enjoying for sweeping attacks, a little bit of stun, not as much as some other classes or weapons, and decent burst damage if I hit a combo in a row. So really enjoying the Glaive at the moment. It's something that I'd recommend looking into if you want to test out a different type of weapon. Nodachi. The Nodachi is a damage dealer, but also life stealer. So there is a decent skill set inside of Nodachi that I've been really interested in, and I think I might actually play the Nodachi in future. Once I hit my max on the Glaive for my skill pages, I might transition into Nodachi and try test that out at the same time. A lot less reach than the Glaive, but it does have a little bit more mobility and definitely skill sets towards the lifesteal. Musket, high damage, high power. Now this one is ranged a weapon, so if you're a ranged player and like to take toot damage, if you're a ranged player and like to do damage from afar, definitely look at the Musket. It's a kind of medium range shot, so you kind of have to line it up. There are a lot of interesting skills with this. I personally haven't used them, but we could probably have a look at these actually. So while I've got this here, we've got the gun, I can aim and shoot, I can do my rolls. There are skills for this, shotgun shots, what I believe was a reload, gunpowder, and then firing rounds. So 5 rounds in a row, so that's a really cool one. So I definitely recommend coming into here and playing around with some of these before you start doing anything. A single-edged one-handed sword with leather wooden grip paired with a buckler. The sword short is a favorite with inventory. If matched with heavy armor, your survivability on the battlefield will be greatly increased. Which I agree. I've played this with a heavy armor. I've been enjoying it. The charge is nice. The Captain America throw is nice. The little knockdown and then bang. That's actually nice too. And they're running, like, it feels a little bit more mobility as well. You've actually got a decent block. So it's a kind of well all-rounded unit that I've been playing with. So I definitely recommend testing it out as at least your first weapon type. Definitely try out the Shortsword Shield. High in defense, high in mobility. The bow. Difficult, ranged, damage, little mobility, little power, no defense. The bow is a powerful hunting weapon, allowing the lowest born soldier to kill the most highborn knight. Bows vary widely in design and construction materials, but bows give even the humblest peasant a fighting chance. Bang. So in the bow, it becomes more of like a third-person shooter. So you hold to click and shoot, like any other ranged weapon in most games. You have dodges and rolls, you have spread shots, you have armor piercing shot, you have lightning bolt, and then the ult, which was actually no, the ult was the lightning bolt, marksman shot. So there are different skills which I really haven't tried yet. definitely recommend testing this one out. But because I've got, see, like I'm okay in this instance, but because I'm at 165 ping, I have to lead my shots a lot. So getting used to shooting at a high ping is going to be very difficult. Bow recommended, maybe if you've got better ping. The spear, looking at the spear next, the spear weapon is something I haven't tried, but because I've been using the glaive, maybe it's an alternative. Spear is a longer reach than the sword and is faster than the poleaxe. The head of the spear can deal piercing damage, while the other end deals blunt damage. So you're doing piercing and blunt damage at the same time. So left clicks, kind of really cool, like Donatello from the Ninja Turtles. You do have a block, which is nice. Your shift click is a stab, which is cool as well. It is a lot quicker than the glaive, I admit that. This actually might also be another contender for me to jump into and try out at one point. Now the skills. Q was just a drop kick. What is that? Oh wow, that looks really cool. Hurricane's Edge, which is a nice. Wow. And what was that? Overhead Strike and Heaven's Fury. Nice. These are really nice skills that I have never used. So maybe things I could test out. Especially being a glaive player, I might jump into this at one point. And coming up next is the Poleaxe, which has high damage, a little bit of difficulty, a lot of power. I have never used the Poleaxe. Poleaxes are a fearsome combination of reach, power, and mass. Alright, if you say so. They are favored by heavy infantry, such as knights fighting on foot. Alright, so we got, whoa, this is slow. It's really slow. So you're a heavy hitter with this. What was that? The old bill hook. Oh nice, you pull them towards you and it brings them to the ground. Halberdier's thrust flicks up and definitely stuns them or dazes them. Pushback makes them fall over. Interesting. And wow, this is a very like slow but heavy hitting. Yeah, that's cool. This one, probably not my style. It is a bit heavier and slower than the glaive, I think. But it does look like it hits really hard. Coming up next is the dual blades. Power, difficulty, and mobility. Now this is one that maybe we should use Rupert for this. The dagger is lightweight and easy to use. Using 2 daggers is twice as good as 1 and suitable for assassins. For a better ambush, stay silent as you lie in wait, wear light armor, and move unseen. Alright, I'm gonna actually showcase this because it's got a crazy ult. I'm pretty sure if I hit it. Like, how crazy is that? If you're a high damage dealer and really want to kind of bring it up to that next level, definitely look at the dual blades. Last but not least, we're looking at the shortbow, which is mobility, which has a little bit of difficulty, and range and power. Shortbow is made for rapid shots against nearby enemies. So shortbow is mobility and power. You're going to be a little bit closer to the action. This is, yeah, interesting. Yeah, so I don't think I could play a shortbow at all. So I was worried about the shortbow and musket, but if you're a shooting player like Fortnite, Apex, no, Apex is first person. Whoa, that was lag. If you play Fortnite, then you might get used to this. But this is not for me. I can't do that. I couldn't play that. And the Maul, nothing for the Maul. They're just exclamation marks here apparently. the Maul is pretty heavy. It's got a heavy strike. Big heavy. Rising strike. Wow. A lot of stun. Combo attack. 1. Oh, okay. Fast forward. Yeah, interesting. I haven't actually, like, if I do it fast forward and then you like smash and then you like, what is this? It's my combo? Looks like on the left there's a little combo here thing that counts up, which I really haven't paid attention to at all. But the Maul is pretty slow. Definitely a heavy hitter. So I would say, like I said before, the anti-unit weapon. However, if you do get into a good team fight, and one of your teammates knocks someone down, you could probably get a good finisher in on the Maul. I don't think I can. I can't in this because this is an instance. I can't show you the skills for each of the skill pages for each of them inside of this section. So maybe we jump back out and we can go over some of the skills. Let's leave the training yard.